Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Bash World. We had 2K TV. I just want to send y'all some love, light, good vibrations. Hope your holiday's going well. Holiday is about family, man. So create those moments that last a lifetime. And when you hit the park, make sure you're dashing and splashing. There you go.
Well, it's our last episode in 2024. Do you have any favorite 2K TV moments from this year?
Probably Team 2K TV against the community, being undefeated right here on the
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, Wendell Carter Jr. At the other guard position, Jalen Suggs. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paolo Banchero. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. Let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. At the power forward, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 14, Matas Buzelis. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 24, Cam, number 24. The head coach of your home team. That's the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And for the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Champ in at 2 guard. And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Well, the first semifinal in NBA Cup history last year. The Pacers beat the Bucks in the East.
Yeah, and they played in Las Vegas, a neutral site. It was quite the experience. Really fun to be around. And Tyrese Halliburton was unreal, putting up 27, 7, and 15 in the win.
Caldwell Pope.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Chicago with the ball. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win. Quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Here's Suggs. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And Carroll passes to Suggs. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Pass to Champ. On the wing, Levine. Here's Champ. And here's Ball. 4 on the clock. Now a timeout called by Chicago. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's Ball. Pass to Champ. Shot clock at 3. Off target with the 3. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket on the night.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Now Ball. On the wing, Levine. Here's Champ. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3. Champ's got 10 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 6. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Here's Champ. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Champ can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Levine. Soft touch off the glass.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Suggs. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Ball passes to Champ. Ball right side. 1:19 left to play in the first. Right wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Number 24.
Here's Suggs. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
For your Chicago Bulls.
Orlando making some changes. new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Suggs. Outside Carter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And you got to appreciate the level of competition that this NBA Cup has inspired.
Absolutely. The winner's purse and everything else. A win here gets you into the finals and a shot at all the marbles.
Chicago leading. On the court for Orlando, Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Then it's Paolo Banchero, then it's Suggs, and it's Black in at the point. Now here's Suggs. Orlando again missing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He added 43 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. That one rolls around and rims out.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Levine, that one's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Black. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Carter. Nice D from Vucevic.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside Levine. Pass to Champ. White on the wing. Here's Champ. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Isaac. Now here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Black. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice dime from the combo guard, Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Here's Champ. He's covered by Suggs. Outside White. Here's Champ. Sinks the tray. Champ's got 19 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
The 3 from Suggs. Chicago with a rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Champ. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Gordon Tucker comes in for Levine. And it's Josh Giddey in for White. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Paolo Banchero. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Black. Now here's Giddey. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Champ can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Suggs. Giddey with a defensive effort.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Champ, good.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Magic trail by 11. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And he drops it first. And the Bulls making a change here. Craig's checked in. Suggs hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Champ. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Champ's got 27 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Count it. Bitadze's gotten his first basket of the night.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Suggs against Giddey. Let's go with a three. Another three for Chicago.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. Deflected.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to Champ. He puts up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Champ's got 33.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Back to Giddey with 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Chicago, leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Champ. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Some changes for Chicago. Craig is checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Horton Tucker in for Dosunmu. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. For three, Caldwell Pope. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 10. Craig passes to White. Here's Champ. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. The kick out to Banchero. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Banchero's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Elbow shot. Offensive rebound. Chicago calls timeout.
On your big fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovables.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Bulls, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And check it out, Orlando, behind 9.5 games.
Checking out Chicago, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Horton Tucker on the wing. Inside, here's Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Batase. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Chicago leading by 13. Pass to Champ. Tries it from 19. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Left side, Caldwell Pope. And a strong finish with two hands.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White, the pass to Champ. Right side, Craig. Here's Champ. Another three for Chicago.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Magic trail by 16. Now here's Banchero. He's got 11. Knocked loose. White with a steal. Fires away from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. So both teams making some changes here. So for Orlando right now, Wendell Carter is out there with Goga Batase. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Banchero. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the point guard position. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Magic substitution.
Orlando's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Outside Levine. Pass to Champ. Hey, expanding his range. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's...
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street. Billionaire. Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a Jim, just listen. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phones. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music, when the hustle move and they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there, I hate about it, that's enough to make it sick. I was laying out with the vultures, he wanna get closer, he wanna touch with some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that driver.
Happy holidays and welcome to a special holiday episode of NBA 2K TV.
We have a packed show for all of you, and if you're new to 2K25, maybe you just received it for the holidays, welcome to the game.
Welcome, and definitely keep watching because we have plenty of tips coming up to help your game.
And what better gift than NBA 2K knowledge so you can get those wins. So let's get to it. First, when it comes to breaking NBA news, you're probably hearing it from Shams Charania.
Yeah, and with the amount of alerts that I get from Shams, I think he sleeps with his phone. We met up with him to talk about his presence in NBA 2K25 and asked him if he sleeps at all, really.
Good question. Also, breaking news.
Ooh, a trade alert, trade alert. Shams, welcome to the NBA 2K family. We are so excited to have you on board.
I'm super excited, super thrilled to be part of the 2K Sports family. It's an honor to be in the game in any capacity at all, and to be able to be with the Kevin Harlans of the world, Brian Andersons, and being interviewed by you, I'm honored. I appreciate you. Thank you.
So what is it like to hear yourself in NBA 2K25?
It's a milestone moment for my life for sure, because it's something that I grew up on. I grew up playing it, whether it was playing my career, whether it was playing season mode, whether it was playing with your favorite player. It gave you an immersive experience that you were a part of. So to be a part of it in the capacity that I am, as far as providing insights and information and reporting, it's really a surreal feeling.
So how can players encounter you in NBA 2K25?
I'll have in-game commentary reporting with Kevin Harlan.
Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember, Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray. The Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship.
I'll have trade reports during the games.
I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final.
Definitely, you might come across me in my career mode as well.
One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup.
So those are 3 of the major ways that you'll be able to encounter me in 2K25.
And you mentioned Kevin Harlan. What was it like working with him?
Working with Kevin Harlan was a dream. I mean, he's the best. He's the GOAT to me.
Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, always fun to hang out with you and all your crew.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Chicago Bulls. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Champ in at the 2. And for Dallas, the big men on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
6 to shoot. Passes to Thompson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night.
Kyrie Irving, 1 shot.
1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Here's Washington. And it's blocked. Pass the ball. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Buzelis with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Fires the 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Champ.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Thompson. Doncic outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Buzelis' shot is good.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
The 3 for Doncic. Chicago grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He kicks it to Irving. Here's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Poke loose. And the Bulls, another 3.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Buzelis, first personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
2 shots. And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Free throw, good, Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Washington. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Kicks at the ball. The pass to Champ. Shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Champ. From deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Champ, the pass to Levine. Here's Champ. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And that's 11 points for Champ.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Doncic kicks to Irving. They get it back. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Luka Doncic. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
24. Shots good by Champ.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Count it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Down low. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got 8.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Craig passes to White. Dinwiddie with the steal. The kick out to Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
White left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Big man on the floor, formerly Washington and Gafford.
24.
And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He had 44 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
To the middle with the shot. And that one goes long.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Giddey, no good. Mavericks trail by 7 to the wing on the left. Irving passes to Marshall. Washington with it. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Smith.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot's good by Champ.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Basket counts. Grimes has got 5 points so far.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate. So it's Chicago, 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Champ. And it's Ball in at point guard. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Washington. He feeds it to Irving, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Pass to Irving. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. The pass to Champ. Now, Buzelis, just 5 to shoot. Shots good by Champ.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Passes it to Gafford. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Kyrie Irving, 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, we'll also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. On the wing, LaVine. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Champ. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3.
Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. Thompson inside the line. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
2 minutes.
Chicago now working with a new shot clock. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
1:49 left in the third. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine, and it's White in for Let's go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for P.J. Washington. Derek Lively comes in for Najee Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Horton Tucker. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. And Champ subbed in for White. Okay, time for an injury report. And now an update on Derek Lively from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively. He's out there with Daniel Gafford. Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Shots good by Champ.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 3 for Doncic. Goes back up. Pass to Grimes. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And Gafford throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Shots good by Champ.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
No one covering. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Champ's shot is on. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Champ.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Kept alive, Gafford. That shot, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And yes, it's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Levine shoots a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
From deep three-point territory, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street. Billionaire. Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. I was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Talk a little stop before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been playing because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music, when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more. I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there, and hate about it, that's enough to make a sick. I was laying out with the vultures. He wanna get closer, he wanna touch us some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all feel like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music, when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
It's a 9 to 5, ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night, where's the? Let's take it to another level. No time to be shit, more time to just get started. Just getting started.